Thanks for watching, hon. Hi, guys. It's Ariel Phoenix here again. I know. I'm doing a special movie today, very stylistic. Some might think it's cheesy. I love it for exactly what it is. Very stylistic piece based on a manga, I believe. It's called Doochi Modochi. I freaking love this one. It's absolutely amazing. It's freaking hilarious. It's not like one of my other videos or my last video, you know, where it's very dramatic. And no, this is just freaking good fun. Okay? I love this movie. I've already watched it because I always do my reactions after I've already watched it once. I want to have some kind of brainwave for the material before I actually react to it for the second time. And it's also good because the freaking second time I watch it, you know, it's like anything else. You get a little more out of it. Yeah. So that's how I do my reactions. That's my little whatever secret or whatever, as if it's a secret. However, yes. So it's Ariel Phoenix. I'm doing this reaction on Doochi Moduchi. I know I'm pronouncing it horribly. I'm sorry, I'm not Japanese. However, American pronouncing it as best as I can. However, from what I understand, yes, it is based on a manga. And it's freaking hilarious. Just to give you a brief overview, yes, it's a BL. It's not going to give you the tongue. It's not going to give you the kissing. It's not going to give you the hot scenes. Not this one. This one is specifically stylistic. I'll be pointing out a lot of stuff, but a few things just off the top of my head. I love the over-dramatic, you know, episodes with the two characters when they exchange. Everything is very serious, very over-dramatic, just like some of the mangas I read personally. Oh, I didn't even mention my hair. Yeah, so I have on this stylistic wig to celebrate because I love this. It's just so adorable. It's just so freaking entertaining for me. And I don't want to react to everything so serious and be sitting here trying not to cry for the second time I'm watching it. You know what I mean? Some things, I mean, gosh, sometimes I like to laugh. Sometimes I like to hopefully not cry, but feel something real. So this is something to enjoy and smile and laugh about. Yes, so Doochi Modochi, that is what we will be watching today. So, without further ado and blabble from me, here we go. Enjoy.
ここは都内某大手企業の本社ツインタワービル
And I love the
エリート
music.
しかいないこのビルは
All
A
the
棟
way
B
through
棟に
this
分かれ
whole,
それぞれの棟を牛
I
耳
don't
る
know, I
ト
used to
ップが
play
いる
Mortal Kombat, so it's like, finish, you know.
A 棟のトップ
I get the vibes.
39歳独身帝都大学を首席で卒業した文武両道の細マッチョ
Character 1.
特に剣道では幾度となく全国大会で優勝を果たし
Wait, everything is so very stylistic, right? Like, you get the one character, you get this intense look at him and his character, and they just shove it down your throat. Yeah, he's this type of guy. Like, it's very well done throughout for me, from an artistic standpoint, because they say, look, this is how we're going to do this movie. We're going to focus on this and this and this, and we're going to keep to this genre. And we're shoving it down your throat. Nothing is going to be absolutely positively 100% realistic. We're shoving this down your throat. We want you to watch this and feel like you're reading a freaking manga. And that's what I love about it. I absolutely love about it.
現代に蘇った孤高の戦士と噂されるほど
The look. That's that manga pose. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. And the hair. That's why I wore my stylistic hair. Because the hair in this, for me, is so iconic. If you read manga, at all. If you love anime, like the hair is very iconic. It did a phenomenal job. Everybody, I don't know. It's my thing. I read manga and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I read a little yaoi, you know what I'm saying? So for me, the hair is such a big deal for me, along with the music and the pacing. The pacing. I swear, as you watch this, I'll mention it again. Between the music and the style and the hairstyles, the whole stylistic element of it all, it's very much like you're flipping through a manga on your phone. Just like, yeah, like you get the whole feel. So therefore, I'm just like, this is my character contribution today. Anyway, I digress because I'm being silly.
いません。
その眩しい眼差しに世の女性たちは妊娠し、男性社員すら虜にするというスーパーフェロモン男。
Super pheromone. Very
一方
stylistic.
こちら
I
が
freaking love
ビー
it.
トのトップ円谷39歳独身
Look at the look.
音楽に
Very
かけ
much
て
a
いる
type.
才色兼備の帰国子女。
I love the fact that even though it's real people throughout this whole piece, I'm not reading or watching a manga, but they keep all the freaking elements that we love from manga. I love it. He does such a phenomenal
幼
job,
い
the
頃から
boss.
世界中を飛び回り
Everyone does such a
話せない
phenomenal
言葉
job.
などもなく、ピアノ、バイオリン、ありとあらゆる楽器も操り放題の優雅なインテリ王子。
Yes, of course, of course, もちろんじゃ。
And throughout this whole thing, there's this theme. There's perfect man number one. There's perfect man number two, right? And they're both so perfect that even straight men are just like, oh, huh, oh my God, he's so perfect. Huh, you're single? Huh. I freaking love the absolute absurdity that they festered within this stylistic piece. It's perfection. It's not cringe to me. It's just perfection. It feels like I'm reading the manga, just with real people moving. And I freaking love it. I freaking love it. So awesome. And pay attention to the music, the musical themes.
未だに出会ったことのない
I love the
二人。
musical themes. They're perfect.
今まさに
尾崎くん、お疲れちゃん。やっと私の会社のツートップが会えたわけですか。尾崎くんに円谷くん、二人とも我が社のために頑張るように。
And watching
社
this,
長、
I really don't want you to
ツートップ
think
は
I
何
have
でしょう。
some type of like,
党の
I lean
この
towards
僕がトップでしょう。
Japanese,
社
but I
長、
do really prefer
こんなすぐ熱
Japanese
くなって
films,
しまう
whether
人に
seriously dramatic
トップは務まりませ
or
んよ
this
ね。
way, they have a
Shut
certain
up.
stylistic element that is just perfection.
盆栽に水をやる時間だったかな。うん。よろしくじゃん。
I just thought of another comedy I should review. Let's see if I can get away with it.
俺がトップだ。
This
私
one
が
will
ト
be
ッ
my
プで
favorite
す。
comedy thus far. The next one.
運命の
And
出会い
this
をし
right here,
た尾崎と円谷
second favorite.
かくして男たちのプライドをかけた熱き
Oh!
ラブストーリーが幕を開ける。
Okay, I'm just gonna stop it right there. I know I was babbling, but listen. So they say, oh, the top. That is hilarious. Mark my words, that comes back later. This whole thing, this is the main idea of what their major conflict is. Question mark top, question mark. Which one? And I love that. Like anyone who enjoys reading, not watching BL, reading manga, knows that point where you're kind of like, who's the freaking top? he's the top. No, he's the top. No, he's the top. No, he has to be the top. And they make fun of that throughout the theme of most of this entire piece, because we're just at the beginning. They make fun of that. The through line throughout this whole thing is a secret power struggle between the two. Who's top? Who's bottom? And it's not quite clear that that's exactly what this whole thing is about until closer to the end. Unless you kind of read things into things like I do. Then you kind of figure it out early on. But here we go.
よろしくじゃん
I love the boss. He does such a good
俺がトッ
job.
プだ私
I'm
は
number
ト
one
ップ
top.
です
No, I'm
運
number
命の
one
出会いを
top.
した尾崎と円谷
And thus the drama has
男たちの
begun.
プライドをかけた熱きラブストーリーが幕を開ける
The struggle to become the top. I love this. It's so stylistically. Look at even this exchange, the change between scenes. So stylistically. Amazingly
そうですか
adorable.
何か
I just cannot.
俺がお前より上だってこと思い知らせてやる何ですかいきなりちゃんとこっち見ろよやめてくださいやめない
For the yaoi lovers like me, you have the cliche pressed against the wall, you know. Listen to me. Everything, it's all in this piece. Every freaking cliche, everything. And it's so beautifully done. I don't personally find it cringe. I find it adorable. It's like all of that stuff that you love is all thrown into one piece. And it's just like...
お前が俺より下だって認めなきゃ絶対は黙れ 何してるんですか
The almost kiss and the cliche daydreaming before you really realize your true feelings, the daydream that brings you to understand yourself and how you
なか
feel.
なか新しいですね
It has every cliche and I freaking love it.
円谷さん噂は聞いてたよ思った以上の美人で参ったよ尾崎さんこそ噂以上のモテっぷりで憧れます社内一の防御力を誇るあんたは手の届かない神の芸術だっていう若い社員の気持ちもわかる
Hope you guys like
そちら
my
こそ
little lights. They
あな
kind
た
of
といる
go
と
up
ステータスが上がるって聞
the
きます
wall here, but I don't sit over there, so I just figured I wanted a touch of my purple ambiance instead of my paintings today. But next time I might be right behind my
失礼
paintings,
ちょっと
right in front of my paintings, whatever.
これ俺の番号美しい人には覚えてもらわないとあなたゲイですか俺はただ
And see right here, he's like, "Are you gay?" Is the proverbial no. The cliche. I just realized my feelings because I literally just had a daydream about you, and it turned me on, and it was sexual in nature. But am I gay? Well, I don't. What is gay? Everything in this movie is so cliche and stylistic, but so well done. And all of the actors, even though this is like what you may consider an absolute absurd movie, they turned a manga into a movie. But they did it with such precision and such truthfulness and such honesty that, to me, it's not cringe. It's just perfect. It's like you read the manga and you're like, oh God. You might have a moment where you say, what if this was a show? What if this was a movie? Well, here it is. And it's perfectly done. I feel like the manga came to life in front of me. And I'm having a ball because it is adorable. And they milk every single cliche. By the way, this scene here, could the lighting get any more perfect? I really don't think so. I really don't think so. And the scene is like, all the other scenes are typically like, all of the other scenes for the most part are in a room. There are a couple of other scenes that take place outside by the waterfront, but everything else is inside. But this moment right here is like, oh, the whole scene is brightness. We must shed light on the fact that they both realize that this struggle is not about business. This is an intersexuality struggle, an inner fight, a question of whether or not to give in to one's inner urges and desires. And that's what this whole thing is about. And that's why I believe it's so very beautifully bright and well lit.
覚えてもらわないと。あなた、ゲイですか？俺はただ
The hair is
美しいもの
perfection.
が何でも好きなだけだ。まるだ。あえて、あえて言うならバイだ。
Because we all know being bi is safer than being gay, right? You're like, no, I like both, not just one. Because that's safer, right? I'm going to dip my toe in the pond first before I jump in. That's just my personal hee. No disregard or no disrespect to all those who are out there who are bi. I don't know. I could talk about myself personally, but it's YouTube and I won't. But no disrespect. I'm just talking about the movie, you know. That's the safe. No, I've been with girls, Every cliche, I only bring it up because every cliche that you find in a manga or a BL story, especially in a manga, is put in here perfectly, absolutely perfectly. And it's, I don't know, I find it extremely entertaining. And the actors, it's kind of like watching someone hold a tray of glasses and all the glasses spill and they don't freak out and they don't giggle and they hold their character. I love that about the whole movie. Everything is 100% as over the top as this whole thing is, bringing a manga to life with human beings. Everyone is devoted to the character, so it's absolute perfection. If they weren't, it would be extreme cringe.
いやおい無視すんなよ。私は男性には全く興味がないんで。そりゃ悪かったよ。じゃあ俺があんたの初めての男になってやるよ。
Just like reading a manga, I love this. I love it. It makes me smile so much.
男性には全く興味がないんで。そりゃ悪かったよ。
And just like a manga, they repeat the end of the scene that keeps you on your heels.
俺があんたの
As
初め
soon
て
as
の
the
男に
manga
なって
comes
やる。
back out the next week, it's like, ooh, what happened? Oh, his pouty look. Adorable. It's like, no, I'm just here.
どうしたんですか？急に女性みたいな悲鳴開けて。
I absolutely love
小田井
it.
さんって
Top superiority.
と可愛いですよね。可愛い。この俺が。
How many times have you read cute in the manga?
でも可愛いですよ。
You're too cute.
汚いトイレに這いつくばって。ほら。顔もこんなに真っ赤にしちゃって。
Even the lines, your face just turned red. I love that they keep the whole genre, even though they switched. What do you even call it? Frick, I have a mind freeze. Even though they changed, hold on, wait. I can't. I have a mind freeze. Even though they changed, like, I cannot freaking think of the word. Even though they changed the mode, I'm going to say mode, but that's not the word I'm thinking of. Even though they changed the mode, they kept everything from the manga, including the, oh, you're so cute, oh, you're so adorable. They kept everything, even though they changed it. I love it.
この俺がとっても可愛いですよ。汚いトイレ
Yeah,
に
your
這い
face
つく
is
ばって
red.
ほら
Everything.
顔もこんなに真っ赤にしちゃって
How many times have you read that in the manga? I
私
love
は
it.
とっても興奮します。
The freak out shower scene. Why is it always a freak out shower scene?
俺があんな屈辱絶対嫌です。
Of course you will. Of course you will.
ていうか
To songs.
なんで俺こんなに必死なの
I don't know why I made that French.
俺まさか
Like him.
絶対やれない
Even that phrase. No, impossible. I can't like him. I'll make him pay. I love this. I love it. It's so amusing. Each pause is literally like a page in a manga. Like, that's that expression you read. That's the expression. That's the, like, they keep they take nothing away. They just add three-dimensional bodies to it. It's exactly the manga. They just had people do it. But they had the people do it exactly like the manga. And that's what I absolutely love and find so endearing and so amusing and so very much entertaining, because they literally kept the manga. They lost nothing. They were like, people, but listen, I want everybody to do this like the manga. Read the manga. It needs to be exactly like the manga. And I absolutely love that. I love that. Well done.
最近よくこちらにいらっしゃるんですね。あっちじゃ後輩たちが話してくれないもんで。へえ。なんだよ。いえ、てっきりあなたが私に恋をしているんじゃないかと思いまして。はあ？自意識過剰なんじゃないのか？まあ、あんたが女だったら速攻俺に抱かれてると思うけどな。
They were a girl line.
どうだ今夜色男同士共通の趣味でも見つけねえか素敵ですね
The condescending
そういったお誘い
flirtation.
嫌いじゃないですよちょっと尾崎さん何やってんですかそんなとこで筋肉見せつけてないで隣にでも座ったらどうですか目障りですはあ目障りってお前
Even the scene, standing there showing off your body, like, that's literally 2 pages of a manga, like, two scenes of a manga, like, I love that everything is so cliche. I freaking love it. Okay, wait. So this is like one of my favorite scenes in the whole thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is like one of my favorite scenes, the struggle. I'll talk about what the struggle's for afterwards, but this is the struggle that they both have. Like, everything's cool, cool beans, except for this struggle. What are they struggling for? I'll talk about it afterwards.
それにタバコ吸いすぎですよ。
I love
タ
this.
バコでも吸ってないと口寂しくて。
That's what she said.
下品ですよ尾崎さん。力ずくで押し倒そうなんて私の美学に反します。こういうのはルートってのが大切でしょ。抑えるもんならやってみろってんだバーカ。何ですかこれは。見くびんじゃねえよこの俺様。いつでも人のこと見下したような面しやがって。なめんじゃねえよ。大体俺はお前なんかに興味ねえんだよ。誰がタクかっつうの。なんとか言ってみろよ円谷さんよ。
Total to Sandre.
今日も俺が上。
The struggle for dominance, aka
鍵
who's top.
はい手錠の早く。さっきの嘘の気かよ。早く。冷やせば大丈夫ですよ。いやこれはダメでしょ。いや絶対やっちゃダメでしょ。大丈夫ですか？救急車呼びますよ。いらねえよ。それにしても我が社のセックスシンボルである尾崎さんがそんなとこ抑えながら泣きそうになってるなんてほんとかわいい。あんな屈辱許さねえからな。絶対落としてやる。
Oh dear. I'm not sick. The heater's on. I have allergies. It dries out my sinuses.
何するんですか。やめてください。下品ですよ。いいねいいね。そういう焦ったとこもっと見せてくれよ。話してください。やだよ。ほら誰も見てねえんだしいいだろ。やめてください。立たないくせに。弱み握ったと思ってんじゃねえぞ。抵抗しねえのか。バカにしようって。どうしたんですか。でもない。
It's broken.
立っちゃったんですか。血でも出ちゃいましたか。出てねえし全然だし。何が何でも私を惚れさせたいみたいですけど私から見たらあなたの方が私に惚れちゃってるみたいですよ。
Hi.
尾崎さん尾崎さんおはようちゃん。
Okay, so we have here the obvious Is it a dream sequence question? I love this. But I'm going to go back because I'm just a human being. So I'm going to go back to the whole stomach view. I can't help it. I'm a human. You know you wanted to see it again. Delicious. Just saying.
尾崎さん尾崎さんおはようちゃん
In every scene where he has like a revelation, it's a bright scene.
なんで
In the bathroom the first time he realized, oh wow, I'm kind of turned on. Second time in the bathroom he's like, oh wait, I think I'm gonna seduce you. Now in his daydream, he's having another revelation about just how into him he actually is. Revelation, right scene.
なんでもありませんよ
Round 3. I was supposed to be doing this to the music. I forgot. I love the music, every exchange, every time they switch scenes. I love it. The text scenes in every manga for some reason. There's a text scene.
リベンジしたいなら
Because people text, you know?
はあなんだよそれ尾崎さんが感知したら会いましょうあなたのお家であいつのことで頭いっぱいじゃねえかよ俺のバカバカバカバカバカもう本気になってんじゃねえよ
The scene of sexual frustration.
今夜空いてるかな例の案件でボンド社長と会食するんだが君に同席してもらいたいんだ今夜ですか、
I love the boss.
今夜はちょっとちゃっと顔出してもらうだけでいいから頼むよ21時よろしくちゃんはいわかりました
Yes, good job. I love the boss. I love how he literally blows on him and he goes nuts. This is the second time. Wait, we're gonna go back.
するんだが君に同席してもらいたいんだ
Because it's necessary.
今夜はちょっとちゃっと顔出してもらうだけでいいから頼むよ21時よろしくちゃんはいわかりました
How does he make that sound? Oh, say it with me now. I love this one. It's so freaking entertaining. So now we have another light scene. Now, what's about to happen? Because theoretically, every time there's a light scene, a character has one of the main characters has a revelation. So now this is the other character's revelation. Not the phone. We don't throw phones. We throw pillows. Another typical line. I don't know what he's thinking. I love that this movie keeps to the regular manga feel. Very authentic. I love it.
今夜はごめん。
明日会いませんか？お話ししたいことがありまして。なんかデートみたいですね。
で、話ってなんだよ。
冷たいですね、尾崎さん。
つぶらやさ、お前なんで結婚しねえの？
なんででしょうかね。尾崎さんは、あ、そっか、ゲイだから。
いやバカ、俺はバイだ。勘違いすんなよ。
分かってます。
Another
なんでで
cliche.
しょう
Why
か
aren't
ね。
you married?
ご縁がないのかな。仕事好きですしね。
いや俺も好きだよ仕事。
尾崎さん仕事楽しそうにやってますもんね。
そうか？いやまあお前もさ、あれだろ？ほら高見から練り好みしてんだろ。
そんなことは。
社内でさ、探せばいいじゃん。結構いるしさ、たまにはこっちに顔出せよ。結構いるしさ。
So now we reached a point in the manga / movie where both characters, you know, very cliche like in many mangas, they both question whether what they feel is actually real. You should find a girl here. No, why aren't you married? You should find a good girl here. Lots of pretty girls here. You should go ahead and get married. No, you should go ahead and get married. And you two should both stop playing. But I love, as silly as it is, that it, like the whole movie, I love very much so how everything does not cheat the manga whatsoever. They don't try to make it more realistic. And as weird as it is, for some people, this is their reality. It's not very, like, unrealistic. It's just stylistically the way mangas go. Even the cliche verbalizations, you have the whole, hey, you're getting married. Hey, you know, you're so cute. You're so cute. Look at you. Your face is red. All that cheesy stuff that you read over and over in manga after manga. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. And here we have another light scene. You know, I don't always like go, oh, colors. But when it's overwhelmingly obvious that, duh, it's about to be another revelation between the characters, gotta point it out. And I love how they're both sitting here as they have this weird conversation about, you know, you should get married, you know. You should get married. Why aren't you married yet? No, you. It's lots of women here. You. And they keep tossing the ball. There we go. That's a good way to say it. They just keep tossing the ball. You look at their bodies here, and they're both kind of like restricted. They're both kind of like very on guard with each other in spite of their feelings or their desires. They both have their legs crossed away from each other. It's all this bright light, which means there's a revelation coming. There are plants perfectly situated behind each character, as if something is developing, aka something is growing there, and they're both crossed. And the one is being pushed to the limit, and it's like he's so uncomfortable. He's cocked, and you know, it's like, wow, we're trying to put each other off, but it's so hard to put each other off. Yeah, the things I pay attention to. And stylistically, let's just look at their outfits here. You have this manga character, you have that manga character. And I love the hair. That's why I wore the pink wig. La 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 la. Yeah, so here we go. Let's go back on the manga train.
さあ、たまにはこっちに顔出せよ。それでもダメなら俺が恋人にしてやる。
Revelation.
で、
Every light scene is a revelation between the two. Revelation. The light brings in the truth. They discover a new truth.
光栄ですが、私月曜から海外に転勤することになったんですよ。
はあ？月曜って2日後じゃねえかよ。俺そんなの聞いてねえぞ。
言ってませんもん。今日言うつもりだったんで。
で、いつ戻ってくんだよ。
さあ、5年は難しいでしょうね。
5年？
だから好きになりません。なりませんか。
He's like, no, I literally just realized I love you. What the heck? Another cliche, the separation in manga. Why? I don't know. It just happens.
好きになっちゃったっていうか、ずっとお前のこと考えちゃってて、もうどっちが上とかどうでもいいわ。
Okay, so therefore, now I didn't really want to talk about it too descriptively, but let's take it all the way back to the beginning, you know? He's the top of this department, he's the top of this department. Very cute, very overt and obvious, yet sneaky way to just put it up front. Like, the whole issue with them has nothing to do with, are you gay, are you straight, are you bi? No, the real deal is they both get that they're attracted to each other. But the whole freaking conflict, this whole freaking movie is who's top, who's bottom. And if you didn't get it by now, that lets you know. So I'm going to take it back a second. If you didn't get what the whole reason they had not been together yet, I'm so silly today. If you didn't give it the reason why they weren't consummated as of yet, the whole big argument is like, the whole big struggle is, I'm the top at the beginning. Well, that's the problem. Two tops beat their heads against one another. Two bottoms beat their bottoms against one another. So something has to give. Who will be the one? And now we get to understand that that is the whole silly conflict between the two of them, with this whole underline and overline and overt obvious attraction that they feel towards one another. So I'll rewind it.
言わせたいんだろうが。俺はお前が好きだ。
Of course you do.
好きになっちゃったっていうか、
Iconic line coming.
ずっとお前のこと考えちゃってて、もうどっちが上とかどうでもいいわ。はいはいはいはいって、はあ。
本当可愛いですね。
Oh, he's cute again.
またバカにして。
してません。
Oh.
嬉しいです。
なんだよ。
And again, I know
このまま家に持って帰りたいけ
it's
ど、
a silly movie, but it's supposed
我慢す
to
る。
be. Chill.
お前が戻ってくるまで
This is the style.
俺ずっと待ってるから。頑張れよ。
He's gonna save himself till he
絶対
comes
負けんな。
back. Oh, he's gonna wait for him for 5 years. And even though this is a silly movie, you can see with his facial expression how he feels hearing that. No, you can't have me. I'll wait till you get back. And we all heard it was 5 years. And then you see his reaction to, I'll wait for you. Even though this is a very like stylistic movie, you still see them literally giving you the drama though. Like within the context. Just because this is the style doesn't mean these two guys can't act.
俺ずっと待ってるから。
In fact, to act like this and make it true
頑張れよ
in this confines of this
絶対負けんな
genre, his face. He's giving you total face. Aw. Another stylistic thing. Oh, what's wrong? He's obviously different. He's obviously different. And the co-workers talking about it. Very typical in many manga.
失礼しま
I
す
guess I just said that I read many
先日の
manga.
今野社長との
尾崎君
It is what it is.
お疲れちゃん
What's Garicha? I love the boss.
はいどうした大丈夫か尾崎君体調でも
Hold on, wait, the
お前
music.
なんでここにいんだよ海外転勤って嘘ですよ
I swear, I just think about Mortal Kombat I used to play.
すまないね市場は挟みたくなかったんですけど私社長が離れるのが嫌なんですよ円谷君そうだ誰が円谷君を統計なんかやるのか社長
The president cracks me up.
ということで
The
私の上ってことで
overreacting.
すねやはり
Ooh.
だったら今夜きっちり私まだ何も言ってませんよね
何が
私尾崎さんのことが好きだなんて一言も言ってませんよね尾崎さん
Another cliche here.
なんかダメかも
尾崎さん尾崎さん尾崎さん
I cannot. This movie makes me die laughing every time I see one of these scenes. I think back and I have multiple replay of the different mangas that use this scene. And I'm so, oh God, I'm so done. I'm so done. And I'm saying, oh, it seems like I'm top now. And again, it's in a bright room, you know? Everything else that's weird is like in his bedroom, in the hallway, in the meeting room. And then every revelation is like that face. That face. Why are you here? You should be gone. Each of these pauses in these emotional states reminds me of a page. And they did an absolutely amazing job. And the silly boss that's intelligent but stupid at the same time. Love it. Love it.
ということで私が上ってことですねやはり
He won.
だったら今夜きっちり私まだ何も言ってませんよね
何が
私尾崎さんのことが好きだなんて
Now we have the top playing
一言も
coy.
言ってませんよね尾崎さん
なんかダメかも
And of course, the bottom has to pass out in the top's arms. Has to happen. I love it. I love it. It drives me. It just makes me die laughing. I freaking love it.
お前のせいで知恵熱バーしてくださいね
And we all know what happens in manga when someone gets sick.
てかリンゴ口に入れてくれる
You need to be taken care of by the one who loves you.
ちょっとそんなに辛いなら病院に お前なんでここにいんだよ。俺の気持ち知っててそういうお前が俺のこと嫌いだろうがなんだろうがお前は俺のもんなんだよ。分かったか。俺もう家まで来てるのに嫌ってるわけないでしょ。だってお前俺のこと好きなんて言ってないって。だから好きとは言ってませんよ一度も。まさか女の子みたいに気持ちを言葉にしないとわからないとか言うんじゃないでしょうね。わかんない。つうかもうそんなにいじめないで。何言ってるんですか。尾崎さんはもっとガツガツしたタイプ。お前に俺じゃなきゃダメだって思わせたいんだ。
I love it. They make all these cheesy lines from the manga work beautifully. All rolled up in a beautiful, delicious ball for us.
ダメだ。クラクラしてくそ。好きです。意地悪は恋人のたしなみでしょ。まさか意地悪を本気にするなんて。尾崎さん、
Everything is
私はもっと前から
so cliche, and I absolutely love it.
あなたと離れたくなかった。
Get the official flashbacks where we get both sides of how they realize their feelings. We get the official flashback here, you know, typical manga. They reveal their feelings and we get to see all of the flashbacks. All of the flashbacks.
ダメだ。クラクラして。好きです。意地悪は恋人のたしなみでしょ。まさか意地悪を本気にするなんて。尾崎さん、私はもっと前からあなたを見てました。
あなたと離れたくなかったから転勤の話だって断ったんです。
The scene where the character reveals, how could you possibly not know how I feel about you?
もう一度言って。
I've done all of these things.
聞こえなかった。二度は言いません。
I like you then. Now do you understand? Strange drama out of nowhere. Everything is like everything's fine, and then da da da, the scary text message. Who the heck is texting? I absolutely love that this movie does everything that the mangas do. Everything. I absolutely love it. Everything that drives you crazy with the mangas, it's in here. secretly read text messages. Oh no, wait, I said I was gonna do this. Whenever they do the music.
どうした何
Revelation time.
金属誕生日ああ今日な聞いてませんけどいやそういうのはこっそり調べておくのが恋人の役割ってもんでしょプレゼント何がありますかどうしました腹が救急車会社ですよしかも私の塔ですよだってプレゼント今何が欲しいってお前が欲しい今すぐ欲しいダメですよまだ尾崎さん電話鳴ってます電話メールだよ亜美さんとかいう人ですか見たんだ見えただけです中身は見てないんで安心してくださいおいいやこれはさ忙しい言ってる割にはずいぶん亜美さんと連絡取ってるんですねいやだから一応聞いときますけど
Okay, so now we have the revelation scene again with the brightness. It's, oh, who's this texting? Oh, it's a girl. There's always, like, so many times, this mysterious girl from one of the characters' past or distant presence. This girl, this mysterious girl looming somewhere that threatens their homosexuality and their love for each other. I love that it's all in here. Literally, it's all in here. It's so humorous, and I love it. They do it exactly like a man, and that's my number one like critique for this. The most amazing thing about this, it is literally just like a manga.
体だけが目当てだったんですってもうなんだよいやだからメールしてただけだってまだ会ってないしまだいやだからこんなことで変だぞ信じてないのか俺のこともちろん信じてますよ言ってることとやってることが違う生誕祭楽しんできてくださいね明日ランチしましょうちょっと
Now he's left alone to fight his battles.
たくさん聞きたいことがありまして昨日の生誕祭何でもどうぞ元カノのことなんですけどいや嫉妬してくれちゃって嬉しいんだけどさ
Oh, I love that.
もう連絡取ってないから安心しろよ私に構わずじゃんじゃん連絡取ってくださいねなんだよ気持ち悪いないじめてるんです怖っ会ってあげればいいじゃないですかきっとあなたからの誘いを待ってるんじゃないんですか、いやさ誘ったんだけどさなんか遠慮しちゃって全然会ってくんねえんだよ
へえ。亜美さんからの電話ですか。出てあげればいいじゃないですか。
電話は初めてです。亜美ちゃん。
The looming over the phone guy's face. I love that. Oh, this is one of my favorite scenes. One of my favorite scenes.
素晴らしいよ、つべらいくん。
ありがとうございます。
でも今仕事中だから。しかもマイバイオリン会社に持ってきちゃダメだから。
I love him.
そのままやっちゃっていいからね。仕事
泉谷社長のように
I freaking love that character. I freaking love the character. Oh God, I love the character. Oh no.
仮にも私という恋人がいながら、まさか元カノに会いに行くんじゃないでしょうね。いい度胸してるじゃないですか。私に嫉妬させたこと後悔させてやりますよ。桜井君、超怖い。
Okay. I love that they have the whole jealousy thing and the whole revelation. Everything's bright. The revelation, like his violining is just playing and playing and playing because of his distraught feelings. And now he's like, oh yes, I'm jealous. And now he's like, oh, you have a nerve to treat me like this. You have a boyfriend like this. How dare you treat me like this? Oh! And the sun comes shining like it's shining a new light on his emotions and his feelings for him. But I'm going to play that back because it's freaking hilarious. I freaking love that part. I freaking love that part.
嫉妬させたこと後悔させてやりますよ。
And they say the scary line. So scary, really scary. Hi. I have not watched this for months and it's making me hilarious. Oh! The stalking scene. Enter the stalking scene. Hey!
お疲れ様です。毎日ご苦労様。亜美ちゃん。亜美。君が網島ちゃんだよね。今日は電話なんかくれちゃって。何のことですか？俺さ、綺麗な子の顔も声もすぐ覚えるタイプなんだわ。逃げんなって。まあほら、怒んないから安心してよ。そうだな。とりあえず飲み行こっか。もう少し分かり合えたらきっと。どういうことですか？話が見えないんですよ。今はちょっとあれだから。やめてください。そうやっていつも円谷さんになれなれしくして。この前はお泊まり、今日も2人でランチ。円谷さんは王子なんです。みんなの憧れの王子様なんです。嫌がらせのメールだったんですね。まあ慕ってくださるのは嬉しいですが、私があなたが思ってるようなそんな人間ではありません。ああ、そうそう。こいつさ。
Okay, so we have the impervio. Oh, this person wants to be with him and is threatening his relationship with him. Wait, he doesn't want to be with him. He really wants to be with him. I know it's real cheesy, and I really can't explain it any simpler than that, but it's the old switcheroo jealousy. I'm jealous of him because he's trying to get close to you. Oh, no, wait. He's trying to keep you from getting close to me. He really wants to be close to me. Huh. Who do I be jealous of now? I'm so confused. Who am I supposed to feel weird for? I don't know.
本当にいじめっ子だし、
Typical
王子なんて
scene.
キャラ。
I thought it was you he was chasing for. No, it's you.
そんなの円谷さんじゃない。そんな円谷さんなんていらない。尾崎さん。誰？そんなの円谷さんじゃない。そんな円谷さんなんていらない。尾崎さん。誰？おお、勝俣。お前なんで？明日からこちらでお世話になるんで、先輩に挨拶でもって。この状況一体何なんですか？大したことねえって。ごめんね、夢壊すようなこと言って。円谷はすごく優しい人だから。もう仲良くしたりしないからさ。仲良く？はあ、こんな下品な人私大嫌いですから。彼は家来です。家来だからそばにいてもらわないと。でないと王子様できませんからね。
Absolutely love.
こちらの方。大学の時の後輩で
勝俣です。明日から中途採用でこちら。尾崎先輩の部署に配属になります。
おお、そうか。でこっちが
王子様。
円谷です。
And of course we have the typical, look at that, hold on, wait. Look at this face while I talk. His pouty face. We have the typical immediately after one threat is dissolved and taken care of, an immediate second threat comes into the threshold. And the reader is like, oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's all. Ah, another one. I love that they keep all the cliches in here. And we have the baby bottom. I like that. The baby bottom. I'm hurt. Woo, woo, woo. Come save me.
悲しかった。
It feels so good being a baby to someone. You can just be a baby. We all spent all our times being adults. If you find someone who treats you wonderful and loves you and allows you to be a baby sometimes, oh my God. Be blessed. Count yourself blessed. Enjoy. Love each other. It's a beautiful thing. Because Lord knows, as adults, we all get sick and tired of being strong. So if someone lets you be a baby, you better love them. If they treat you wonderful. If they love you. If they don't treat you good, it doesn't matter. Throw them away. Throw them away. Life's too short. There are too many people here. Billions of people here. Trust me, find another one. Stop being lazy and look for one.
ああ痛い痛い痛い痛いもう出ていいってお背中流しますってそれじゃつまんないのわがまま言わないでください私に元カノだなんて嘘を言った罰ですよしもう何するんですかもう
The shower water fight. The dunk in the water. Typical. I love that this thing just shoves the typical shit down your throat and you just go, aw, I love that in mangas. Aw. They do such a brilliant job. The normal looking apartment until you see the bathroom with this enormously, grotesquely romantic bathroom scene. In this bathtub by the grand window. Oh my god.
大嫌いなんて大嘘ですごめんなさいです
先輩
The long held crush for years.
随分遠回りしちゃいました先輩
It's always that scene where it's like I've been pining over him forever.
勝俣君挨拶
勝俣です
Makes
尾
the
崎さんと
reader
は古い付き合い
cringe.
で大学の後輩にあたります
Not another drama.
尾崎先輩目指して
I just want
精進したいと思いますので
to be happy.
よろしくお願いいたします
で来週からミーティングにも参加してもらうからしっかり資料に目を通しておいてくれ
わかりました先輩あの時のこと忘れたわけじゃないですよね
勝俣ごめんなんつうかその別に
いいです先輩に彼女だと言ってなかったし
勝俣本当に悪かった
いくら謝られた
And then we have the looming flashback of the old confession. You know, and then he's back again in his life. And of course, you know, it's not an accident that he's back in his life. He purposely made it so he can become in his life again because he's been looming and pining and looming and pining over this man for all these years. He's still in love and he remembers his heart being broken, even though he confessed his love. But he still doesn't want to give up on his love. But it threatens our main character's very relationship and stability. I love that all of this is just so deliciously, iconically stylistic. And they pull this completely off beautifully and adorably. And it makes me smile and laugh.
人の女
I freaking love
を取っ
it.
たことに変わりはありませんから
Mm.
あの時は本当に
You stole my girlfriend and now I love you.
あの時の借りまだ返してもらってませんよね先輩。
Oh! Oh! And the boss! No, we're gonna rewind that to the boss.
ごめんな。
変わりありませんから。
Because the boss's reaction is freaking adorable. He's like, what's going on here? I'm stupid and clueless. I freaking love that. I freaking love that. There's always that character that's like, seems like it's drama going on, but I'm totally unaware. And as silly as it is, it really does mimic real life. That's why I freaking love it. It's just heightened to such a level. I freaking love it. Just as much as I love those sheets. That comforter.
浮気なんて許さない。
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
責められるのは初めてなんですね。先輩。
やめてください。
一つ二つ
まさか三つ次は四も左右首右
もっといい声で泣いてください。先輩。
Can we just say how beautiful it is that he's being tortured with sexual titillation? I'll say titillation. I love it. I absolutely love it.
責められるのは初めてなんですね。
I'm being seductively seduced.
やめてください。
It's so adorable. I love it. I freaking it makes me.
まさか三つ次は
Next is 4.
右首
And they purposely do the feather on the nipple to just drive the audience nuts.
先輩。
I cannot. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so adorable. He switched instruments. I guess he has a deeper level of lamenting.
素晴らしい
I love
素
the
晴らしいよ
boss.
つぶらやくん。
ありがとうございます。
でも今仕事中だからしかもマイコードを会社に持ってきちゃダメだから
すみません。
みんな仕事戻るよ
Like,
ちゃんと信じるって決めたのに。私のバカ。
Baga! Baga!
怖いつぶらやくんやっぱり怖いヘックス
風邪ですか？
いやもう治ったんだけどなぜかおかんがおお
先輩はどうして結婚しないんですか？
余計なお世話ってもんですよ
先輩
Here we go with the same question. Why aren't you married yet? Like, is that the pickup line? Like, why aren't you married yet? Says the girl who doesn't go on many dates. I wish I could blame Corona, but I'll blame my introvertedness. I'm an introvert. I wish I could blame Corona. But anyway, enough about me. But no, now we go with the obvious. Oh, so why aren't you married yet? Explain. Now that's the new pickup line. So why aren't you married? I don't know. Maybe it's me. I'm out of the loop in terms of dating. And I'm not very hip, so maybe that's typical. Maybe you just meet somebody, hey, so let's have coffee. So why aren't you married? But it's typical in manga, so it's freaking adorable to me. But yeah, I don't miss first dates one bit. Gosh, what if you could skip the first date and like go to the fifth date? Like you could skip the crap that makes you want to throw people away and immediately like fast forward to date 5 where you already know you're cool and you're kicking it. I think I got a little personal there. Don't mind me though.
怖い
Let's go back to
円
the
谷君やっ
comedy.
ぱり怖い
風邪ですか？
いやもう治ったんだけどなぜかおかんが
And this sneeze when someone else is thinking or talking about you.
先輩はどうして結婚しないんですか？
余計なお世話ってもんですよ。
先輩なら遊びたい放題でしょ。昔はそうだったじゃないですか。
お前も厳しいね。
恋人くらいがいるんでしょ。紹介してくださいよ。先輩の彼女なら綺麗で優しい女性なんでしょうね。
内緒。
僕に奪われるんじゃないかって心配ですか？
Well, when you say that, it does kind of worry that might be your motivation. When you say weird, cringy things like that, yeah. Yeah.
どうしたんですか？急に呼び出すなんて珍しい。
He's looking more and more like
また具合でも悪いんですか？
Aww.
しばらくこうしてたら大丈夫。何があったんですか？
なんか古傷が痛くて
Flashback.
なんつうかその
先輩に彼女だと言ってなかったし。
本当に悪かった。
いくら謝られたら人の女取ったことに変わりありませんから。
But theoretically, isn't that his fault? He didn't say this is my girlfriend. And your girlfriend was a whore.
私は願ってますね。
That's not his fault. She was too open for business.
そういうことも。
The secretly overheard conversation.
つぶれ。
Okay. So I'm back after technical difficulties.
つぶれさん。
Jeez. The solemn car talk.
それで何かあるから私を連れてきたんでしょ？何ですか？
尾崎先輩と付き合ってるんですか？
Now this is a very dark scene for very
社員
dark
の方から
revelations.
とても仲がいいって伺ったもんで
I think this is the darkest scene in the movie.
私は男ですよ。
Rightfully so.
尾崎先輩は昔から男女ともに人気があったし
This artist also plays with
尾崎先輩
lighting
がほっとくわけない
and
な
meaning.
内緒です。
僕実は昔尾崎先輩に自分の彼女取られたんですよ。まあ別に今考えてみれば先輩が悪いわけでもないんですけども
So why you better
今でもあの時のことは忘れ
just
られなくて
saying?
甘酸っぱいですね。尾崎さんが羨ましいな。あなたみたいに慕ってくれる後輩がいて。
別にそんなんじゃ
いいえ、そんな苦い思いまでして尾崎さんの部署に中途入社してきたんだから、とっても憎んでいるか、とっても慕っているか、その二択しかありませんから。
Exactly.
あなた本当はどっちなんですか？
何ですかそれなんだか見透かされてるみたいだ。あなたはどっちだと思います？
さあ、どっちでしょう？
何するんですか？
こんな綺麗な顔で笑われたら男でも勘違いしますよ。そんな風に誰でもこびる感じ最低だと思います。
I'm not laughing because this is dangerous. I'm laughing because this is typical. I can't.
僕も尾崎先輩が好きなんです。先輩を惑わさないで。
Oh!
これは違うんです。これは
俺はお前のことが好きなんだ。
僕もです先輩。
Confusing! I am confusion. There's always that moment in manga where you go, I am confusion. What is happening? I am confusion. Explain. You go, oh, thank God, it was just a daydream. Oh, thank God.
どうした？
Just a daydream.
先輩
神崎部長に頼まれた資料よろしく。
今用意します。
OK。先輩。
嬉しいです先輩と両思いだなんて。
Confusion! Misunderstanding! So typical.
お前は露骨
So
なんだよ。
typical.
ちょっと周りの目考えろよ。すいません。一つ聞きたかったんだけどさ、勝俣って突っ込みたいの？突っ込まれたいの？
突っ込みたいです。でも先輩があれなら。
いやないから。ないのわかる？もっと自分を大事にしていこう。俺たちは裸で突っ込み合ったりはしないの。
I can't talk right now.
ニヤついてどうした？
先輩
Okay, so now we go back to the proverbial question. Who's top, who's bottom? Obviously, that's still in the back of his mind.
ちょっと周りの目考えろ
I
よ。
swear, whether it's my hair or whether it's fake hair, it just gets in my mouth.
一つ聞きたかったんだけどさ、
Why? Because I
勝
talk
俣っ
too
て
much.
突っ込みたいの？突っ込まれたいの？
突っ込みたいです。
突っ
先輩があれなら。
いやいやいやいやいや、ないから。ないのわかる？もっと自分を大事にしていこう。俺たちは裸で突っ込み合ったりはしないの。しないよ。
He hypnotizing. We will never see each other naked.
昔から一方通行に慣れてますし、自分の気持ちに気づいてからもずっと。僕は密かに先輩を持ってるだけで十分でした。借りを返してほしいとか本当は思ってなかったし、ただそばで仕事ができたらって、それだけでよかった
The
です。
easy letdown. And we're all like,
先輩に彼女がいようが結婚しようがどうでもよかった。奪うつもりはなかったし。相手を知るまでは。
but when you're single, hey. Oh, we got here. I'm sorry, I snort when I laugh real hard. And now he's back to the violin. Now, stylistically, he went through turmoil. Now he's back.
やっぱりここにいた。
He's not as dark as he was before. He went from violin
昨日はすみませんで
to
した。
French horn.
生意気なことばかり
Now
さ
he's
せて。
back at violin.
尾崎先輩があなたを助けるためにわざと僕に好きだって、そんなことくらい分かってました。先輩たちのことは内密にしておくんで安心してください。本当にすみませんでした。
いいんですよ。気にしないでください。
ああ、そうだ。今度僕らの部署だけで慰安旅行に行くんですよ。
The company field trip.
何かあったら
Everything
すみ
is
ま
so
せん。
cliche.
二人とも私の分まで楽しんできてくださいね。
The empty threat. We're going on a field trip.
存分に。
Revelation. He wants to take my man.
てなめとんかい。人様のものに手出すなんてあんた何様ですか。
つぶらさん。
過去にあの人がやってしまったことをとやかく言うつもりもありませんし、あなたがいつまでたっても傷ついたままネガティブに浸ってようが、そんなことはどうでもいいんです。
慰安旅行の話も冗談ですから。冗談です。
冗談だろうがそんなことはどうでもいいんですよ。私が言いたいのは、今度尾崎さんに近づいたら私があなたにぶち込みますからね。
Okay, so now we have. It's so hard doing this for a comedy. Okay, so now we have the revelation. It's a bright scene again. He went from kind of sad about my romantic life with him with the violin to, oh my God, I'm going through turmoil type thing with the French horn, with the violin to, oh my God, I'm going through turmoil type thing with the French horn. Now he's back to a calm. He's calmed himself a bit, but he's still distraught. He's back to the violin at work. And now he's being confronted with the guy who uses the cliche, oh, we have a company trip, you know, I won't be sorry if something happens here. you know, because we'll be away from you for a while. Ha ha ha. So now we have the build to the new revelation of his feelings where he's like overly super possessive, like, don't touch my things. This is my lover. Don't you dare touch him. I freaking love it. It's awesome.
昨日
The
はす
way
みません
they
でした。
filmed this and
生意気なこと
acted
ばかり
this
して
is
しまって。
perfection. It's absolutely
尾崎先輩があなたを助けるた
hilarious
め
to
に
me.
わざと僕に好きだって。
And if you made it this
そん
far,
なこ
you
とくらい分かっ
obviously
てまし
love
た。
manga and you can appreciate the style.
先輩たちのことは内密にしておくんで安心してください。本当にすみませんでした。
いいんですよ。気にしないでください。
Artificial apology.
ああ、そうだ。今度僕らの部署だけで慰安旅行に行くんですよ。何かあったらすみません。
二人とも私の分まで楽しんできてくださいね。
ええ、存分に。
He's like, not my violin. Not my violin. I will rip the music, and then I will rip your face.
手が寝とんかい。人様のものに手出すなんてあんた何様ですか。あつぶれさん、過去にあの人がやってしまったことをとやかく言うつもりもありませんし、あなたがいつまでたっても傷ついたままネガティブに浸ってようが、そんなことはどうでもいいんです。
慰安旅行の話も冗談ですから。冗談です。
冗談だろうがそんなことはどうでもいいんですよ。私が言いたいのは、今度尾崎さんに近づいたら私があなたにぶち込みますからね。わかりました。はい。もっと大きな声で。私の尾崎さんをこれからもよろしくお願いしますね。
冷静にいつ突っ込まれるか分かりませんからね。それならいっそ私が突っ込んでおくって言ってるんですよ。お前さっきから俺突っ込むとか突っ込まないとか下品だぞ。あなたの下品が映ったんですよ。だから勝俣はそんな卑怯な真似するやつじゃないから。俺が上。
自分でも分かりません。これが独占欲なのかただの意地なのか。でも彼の行動にはすごく動揺しています。
だから勝俣はそんなやつ
The
じゃな
I'm
いから。
sorry, I'm jealous scene.
信じてるんですね、彼のこと
は
尾崎さん、本当は昔彼のこと好きだったんじゃないですか。すいません、言ってはいけないことを言ってしまいました。ちょっと自己嫌悪に陥る時間を私にください。
なんだよそれ。
だって私はあなたの昔を知りませんから。
俺だってお前の昔のことなんて何も知らねえよ。
そりゃそうですけど。
普通だよ。お前と出会う前までは誰かのことで熱出したり怒ったり泣いたりぶっ倒れたりするなんて初めてなんだよ。本当に。俺はお前がいないとダメになるんだよ。だからお前が一番俺のことよく知ってるよ。 尾崎先輩
Now we have the okay. I get it. I've lost scene. Like, all I can keep saying this entire film is like, I just absolutely love the way they stylistically keep all the delicious bits from the manga and shove them somehow into a movie with actual human beings. It's brilliant. It's like, it's kind of like watching one of those weird horror films, you know? And it's not trying to be too serious. Oh gosh, what's those movies? Scary movies? You know what I mean? They're not trying to be too serious. They know it's absolutely a stylistic thing, and they stay true to the style and go overboard with it and shove it down your throat because they're human beings playing these roles, and they're not just some animated character in a animated movie or an animated series, or just some manga plain character on a screen or on your paper book if you bought a paper book in this day and age. You know what I mean? It's like they stay absolutely true to it, and that's what makes it so lovable, and that's what makes it so adorable, and that's what makes it absolutely hilarious, seeing people actually move within the context of the whole yaoi manga genre. It's I mean, I enjoy it, so it's something absolutely endearing to me, but it's absolutely hilarious. It's kind of like going to Disney World, you know what I mean? Like I've never been to Disney World as a child. I've gone to Disney World as a pre-adult. I've gone to Disney World as a nearly adult. You know what I mean? I go in there with my teenage swag, or do people still say swag? Whatever. I go in there with my teenage attitude. I'm going to talk like I talk. Okay? I go in there with my teenage attitude, and I'm skipping down the main road in Disney World because it's freaking Disney World. That's what this mess gives me. It's like, yeah, it's stylistic, it's whatever, but it's a movie stylistically for manga, and they keep everything. And I'm just skipping through watching this, and I'm freaking enjoying myself. Like, if I wasn't filming, I'd be like, ah! I'd be kicking my feet and stomping my feet, but I'm scared I'm going to kick my table and make my camera go wiggle woggle, wiggle woggle. But I freaking love it. It's not some director sitting up here saying, look, we're gonna take this manga and make it a serious movie. No, it's a director saying we're gonna take this manga and make it a movie, and we're gonna make it a manga movie. And I love that. Like, some people take themselves too seriously. And not to say this is a whole bunch of fluff and crap. Because as much as it's silly, as much as it's humorous, as much as it makes you giggle, as much as it makes you go, oh my God, this scene, this type of scene is in this thing, and it makes you roll your eyes like, oh God, so cliche. It takes a lot of energy and effort and good acting and good directing to make it come across to the viewer as a manga, when there are freaking people walking around and moving in this thing. And I just freaking love it. I just freaking love it. So here we go. We're almost done. The first one I did was an extremely long recording. This is a shorter piece. So here we go.
これ本編の資料なんですけど、確認していただけませんか。
こんにちは、勝俣君。
やだな、円谷さん。そんな敵意むき出しにして。
はい。
じゃ、僕は急ぐので失礼します。
He has accepted
なんだ
defeat.
よ、張り合いねえな。諦めたんですかね。
Yep.
まさか。おーい、俺への愛はそんなもんか。ちょっと挑発しないでください。へい。
Silly Tusandre.
ずっと考えてたんです。他に好きな人ができたら、 自分はどうなるのかなって。どうなの？励ますね。いや、ハゲ散らかします。え？
Aw, translation, I will always love you.
でも尾崎さんはもし私に好きな人ができても諦めずにいてくれますよね。
そうだな。諦めるかな。お前が幸せそうに見えたら諦める。
それは結局尾崎さんがダメになるってことですよね。
まあそうなるわな。お前がいないと俺ダメだから。
どっちもどっちですね。
Now, all three of them in the light have had this
ここは都内
revelation.
某大手
I
企業
give
の本
up.
社ツイ
You
ンタ
guys
ワ
are
ー
in
ビル
love. You know what
エ
it
リート
has
しか
to
いない
be
このビル
you.
は
You know what it
A
has
棟
to be
B
you.
棟に分かれそれぞれの棟を牛耳るトップがいた。 A 棟のトップ尾崎、 B 棟のトップ円谷。この物語
You don't know what happened to
運
the
命の
cat.
出会いをした尾崎と円谷のプライドをかけた熱きラブストーリーである。
Wholesome, lovely, same difference. I don't know. What is it they say? The professional YouTubers copyright. Okay, so I'm cutting the music off even though I was about to bop to it. So, same difference. Doochi, Modochi. Well, what do I have to say about this movie? I think it was an absolutely adorable, wonderful, stylistic piece. I don't know. Some of you might not go for this type of thing. I found it amusing, hilarious, absolutely adorable at times, absolutely heart-touching, and very much endearing in terms of the fact that they kept everything to style. Now, no, it didn't have the big lightsabers in it. But I think if you translate that type of manga into a movie, it could be dangerous. So we're not going to talk about lightsabers. There was none of that. It was just a wholesome manga. Oh my God, did they kiss? It was kind of like a hidden kiss when they were on the bed. But you start off like, oh wow, these are the two characters. Oh, excuse me. It starts out like these are the two characters, and you're like, oh wow, so adorable, so adorable. They're perfect. Oh, they're gonna get together. And then it's all the drama, the typical drama out of nowhere, freaking out of armpits and out of pockets and out of freaking hidden doorways. Oh, from years in the past, back to our university days. Here I come to mess up your drama. Oh, secret person. Who is this woman? Oh, it's not a woman. Oh, you lied to me. You lied to me to protect me from what was really going on. Blah, 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 blah. All these typical manga storylines and cliches that fall into these manga storylines. And we find amusing because somewhat it reminds us of real life. Or the drama is just so absurd if it doesn't remind you of anything from your real life, whether it be your personal relationships or hearing about other people's relationships. It's just so endearing because it kind of brings you to reality and shoves you forward in this accelerated manga journey. And I just freaking love it. It's a cute comedy. I absolutely love it. It keeps me laughing. It keeps me giggling and snorting. and I just freaking love it. It reminds me of all the good and the bad mangas I've read that were my favorites and my least favorites. And it's just lovely. And I think everyone in the cast did an absolutely wonderful job. They all played their roles perfectly. This was not a heavy drama. This was just a light comedy, a light romantic comedy, and it held fast to every single thing that we love in mangas. And it transcended to the actual screen with actual actors, from my perspective, with absolute perfection. Yes. So I freaking loved it. And yeah. So, and the theme of everything silly. Let's be silly. Okay, so, whew, enough of that. Okay, so now the stylistic pink hair can come off. Oh God, my scalp can breathe. I honestly don't understand how you girls do it. With the weaves and the wigs, oh my God. I put it on for a moment, I go somewhere, I come back home, I rip it off. I'm just like, that was fun, but my head is hot. Back to me. So now we're done with the stylistic. I absolutely love this piece. Now, to be frank, I know it's cheesy, but I took my wig off to be frank and be me. So, as always, it's a little late, but I still did a video and a new one is coming. I just a little sidebar. I kind of started this channel like I'm going to do reactions to these things. And then I decided, you know what? I'm not trying to do the norm. Like, like I enjoy BL. I watch BL. On another video, I'll give you more insight as to why. Because I know a lot of people are like, why girls like BL? I don't know about girls. I can tell you about me. But I'm not going to tell you about me on this channel. However, that's something I watch, along with other things in life right now. So this is one that I believe I watched maybe 2-3 months, probably back in October, possibly back in September, and I just freaking like saved it because I was like, this is just one that I have to watch again and I'm gonna laugh again. It's just the style of it and the acting and the freaking music and the freaking boss. I love the freaking boss. It's just so adorably hilarious. It's one that you kind of put in the pocket for a few months and then you pull it back out like, it still makes me laugh. So yeah, it's kind of in my library along with the other one I did his. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. I'm not going to be too long-winded. This was a long video. So here's Ariel Phoenix signing out. Oh, my head feels so much lighter now without my hat. This is Ariel Phoenix signing out. Love yourself. I know the world is crazy. It's getting a little more hectic. Don't worry. Whether it's this or that, the world will always have a bit of hectic drama for you in store. Shake it off. Love yourself. Love others. In spite of their bullshit, love them anyway. But just because of their bullshit doesn't mean you have to love them from near. You can love them from afar. And that's my little bitty 2 cents. Sometimes to love yourself better, you have to love some people from afar. And that's okay. Love you. I guess this is my thing because I always want to do this thing. So, Ariel Phoenix signing out. Peace. New video coming soon. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a stylistic movie that I find amusing, and I hope you found it amusing too. Anyway, stay tuned. Please like if it made you chuckle, if it made you smile. Please share if you think someone you know might be amused by this and they love manga as well. And they might find this movie amusing and might not be aware that it exists. Please share. Enjoy. And I have something else coming up. So if you kind of like this video and if you maybe liked another video, why not subscribe? It doesn't hurt anything. I do a new video, it pops up. You like it, you freaking like it. You like it, you freaking share it. You enjoyed it, you freaking subscribe. I guarantee it might be something else that you freaking enjoy. A Real Phoenix signing out. Thanks for watching, hon. Thanks for watching, hon.